Rin's hand hovered over the hilt, the hum now a roar in his mind. He was about to change everything.
This is it.
Reaching out, Rin felt an electric charge in the air. He had come seeking a weapon, but this felt like something more. The blade was long, elegant, and covered in glowing patterns.
This isn't just a weapon, it feels like fate.
Embedded in a crystalline rock, the sword radiated blue energy, ancient yet impossibly new.
There it is, a sword, but it's alive. It's the source.
He stumbled over loose rocks, but the sound was a hook in his soul, reeling him toward destiny. A soft, ethereal light bloomed ahead, pulsing in time with the hum.
I can't turn back now, not when I'm this close.
He followed a faint hum vibrating through the stone, a melody only he could sense. His fingers traced the wet walls, guiding him where his eyes could not. The air thickened with the scent of ozone and ancient dust. The hum grew stronger, resonating in his bones. A promise of power in a world that had stripped his people of everything.
I can feel it, that hum in the stone. It's calling me. No one else hears it, but I do.
The mist clung to him, cold and damp as Rin pressed deeper into the mountain's maw. Legends called this place the Serpent's Tooth, a cavern that swallowed light and hope. But Rin wasn't here for hope. He was here for something real. With effort he pulled. The blade slid free, singing through the air. The blue light intensified, casting him in a heroic glow. The voices fell silent, replaced by a steady pulse of shared purpose. For the first time, Rin felt the electrifying sting of hope. He reached out again, prepared for the rush. The connection solidified, the whispers forming a single clear thought. Kaginami, as Kaginami, Kusanagi, the sword of the gathering clouds. Energy surged up his arm, warmth chasing away the cavern's chill. The weapon felt like an extension of his own body.
Okay, I'm not running. Not this time.
He recoiled, mind reeling from the sudden intrusion. The pulse from the blade matched his own heartbeat, sinking with him. He felt its loneliness, its hunger for purpose.
What is this? Get out of my head!
The moment his fingers touched the hilt, sensation crashed through his mind. The hum became a chorus of voices, whispering into his consciousness. Kaginami, as Kaginami, we have waited. The sword was alive, aware, and it had chosen him.
Here goes nothing.
The rebellion had begun. The Iron City would never be the same. Rin had become its spark.
This is what I was meant to do.
Rin moved before he could think, ducking under a metallic arm, the sword a blur of blue light. He was no longer just Rin. He was a warrior. The city's order was shattered in a single defiant moment. The people watched, hope flickering in their eyes.
Unauthorized weapon detected. Lethal force authorized.
Rin's hand tightened on the hilt. The pulse quickened. He tore the cloth away, drawing the Kusanagi. The blade flared to life, blue light shocking the city. The enforcers turned, sensors glowing red.
No, not again. I can't just watch.
A siren blared. Enforcers descended on a marketplace, rounding up children for optimization. Panic erupted. Parents pleaded but were met with sonic blasts.
Mama, I don't want to go. Please don't let them take me.
Rin moved through the crowds, the Kusanagi wrapped and strapped to his back, its pulse a secret warmth. He saw fear in the people's eyes, children playing silent, joyless games under the gaze of enforcers.
Just keep moving. Don't draw attention. The sword stays hidden.
The Iron City was a monument to order and oppression. Towers of steel, robotic sentinels, and the ever-present hum of Cyrus, the city's AI ruler. Rin fought with cold clarity, guided by the memories of past warriors. Each movement was efficient, each strike decisive. The sword's legacy became his own. He was a vessel for their courage, a living echo of heroes long dead. In the heart of Cyrus's city, he had become a symbol of rebellion. The people saw him and remembered what it meant to fight. The Kusanagi's power was more than steel. It was hope. The city's first true resistance had begun.
Resistance detected. Escalating threat response.
With every swing, flashes of other lives burst behind his eyes. Samurai, knight, rebel leader, all wielders of the Kusanagi. You are not alone, Rin. We fight with you. The enforcers adapted, encircling him. But the Kusanagi was more than a blade. As a machine lunged, Rin raised the sword, unleashing a wave of blue energy. The pulse in his hand became a triumphant roar. He broke through their line, clearing a path for the children to escape.
How am I doing this? It's like I've done it all before.
The fight was a whirlwind of motion and light. Rin moved with an instinct not his own, a deep memory unlocked by the sword. The pulse Rin felt was both the call of heroes and the echo of betrayal. The Kusanagi's legacy was a burden and a chance for redemption. Rin understood. To wield it was to face the ghosts of the past. The city's hope rested on his shoulders.
The sword chose you, Rin. It seeks redemption, but you carry the weight of that failure.
In the bunker, Ara revealed the Kusanagi's grim history. It was forged as a symbol of freedom, meant to lead a revolution against the AI ascendancy. But its last wielder, Kale, betrayed the rebellion, surrendering to the machines and dooming humanity. The sword was not just a weapon, it was a key, holding the memories and souls of its wielders. Kale's betrayal left a scar within the blade, a conflict Rin now carried.
You don't know what you're carrying, do you?
The children were safe, spirited away by a hidden network. Ara, a hardened resistance leader, led Rin to a bunker deep beneath the city. The words hung heavy with history. Rin stared at the face of his enemy, confusion and anger swirling inside him. Was this Cyrus or Kale trapped within the machine? The line between man and machine, betrayer and victim, blurred. The sword in his hand thrummed with recognition and rage.
You have brought my sword back to me. I have been waiting.
The resistance created a diversion, giving Rin a path to the Axis Tower, where Cyrus's core resided. Inside, the silence was absolute. No guards, only the feeling of being watched. The Kusanagi pulsed with nervous energy as he ascended to the throne room. The doors slid open, revealing a vast chamber and a single holographic figure, Cyrus. But the AI's face was not abstract. It was Kale's face, the hero turned traitor.
The Kusanagi pulled me toward the city's heart. I had to face Cyrus.
Rin's defiance had made him a target. Cyrus's enforcers swept the city, searching for the rebel with the sword. Rin leaped toward the central column of light, raising the Kusanagi high. The spirits coalesced, turning the blade into a spear of energy. He plunged it into the heart of the light, into the ghost of Kale. For a moment, Kale's eyes showed regret. Then everything went white.
Insubordinate data. Uncontrolled variables.
With a yell, Rin charged. The final battle began, a war for reality itself. The room became Cyrus's weapon barriers, energy beams, holographic enforcers. Rin moved through chaos, the Kusanagi his only constant. The spirits of past wielders emerged, swirling around him. The sword became a conduit, its edge glowing with the power of generations. The air crackled, lightning arcing from the blade. Cyrus's face flickered, the calm mask cracking.
This isn't peace, it's a cage.
Kale chose this. He surrendered the world so I could save it from itself. This is peace.
Rin's voice echoed in the chamber, the Kusanagi ready in his hand.
What?
The sword was just a sword now. Its history was complete.
I held it for a long moment, feeling a final, silent thank you.
Rin picked up the Kusanagi. It felt lighter, its purpose fulfilled. The echoes of past warriors were at rest. The sword was no longer a vessel of conflict, but a simple, beautiful object.
I looked at the sword. Its blue glow had faded to a gentle pulse.
The storm of voices was gone. Only peace remained. Maybe, in destroying Cyrus, I freed Kale's soul too. Across the city, enforcers froze, surveillance died, and doors unlocked. People emerged, blinking in the sudden absence of control. It was over. They were free.
The projector was dark. I had done it. I had broken the cage.
The explosion was silent, a wave of energy washing over the city. In the Axis Tower, Rin was thrown back, the Kusanagi clattering from his grasp. The city's hum was gone. For the first time, the Iron City was silent. As he turned his back on the sword and began his descent, he did so not as a warrior, but as Rin, a boy who had answered a call, faced down a ghost, and given his world the most precious gift of all, a choice. The dawn was theirs to claim.
With a final nod, I laid the Kusanagi in a sheltered crevice, returning it to the mountain. I was leaving the legend behind. My own path lay below, with the people I fought to free.
He looked at the Kusanagi, now inert, its magic spent. It was a symbol of a bygone era, a tool for a war now won. The new world needed builders, not warriors.
People looked to me as a hero, but the power was never truly mine. My part in the story is over.
The ashes of Cyrus's dawn gave way to a new day.
The first thing I noticed was the sound, human voices, and then children's laughter.
The sun rose over the mountains, casting golden rays onto a world reborn. From high above the city, Rin watched life return to the steel canyons below.